Alright, I think we are ready to roll here, everybody. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and we're here with the start of another series here on the channel. We have completed Pokemon X, so it's time to go back a little bit in time. We're going to be checking out Pokemon Emerald a little bit differently this time. Actually, we haven't seen Emerald yet on the channel, but when I say this time, a little different than what you may remember Pokemon Emerald being all about. Hello, Sailor Pika. Welcome to our stream today. I now suddenly realize I should add more to our layout over here to explain what kind of a playthrough this is going to be, because of course, as I said, it's not going to be a regular Pokemon Emerald playthrough. It is going to be a randomized Nuzlocke Pokemon Emerald playthrough. A little bit of extra rules and stuff in place too. I've got the rules down below. It's going to be a playthrough where I can't really have a live team list on the go because it's live streamed. I'm not going to take the time to edit my layout, overwrite the current one. That's going to take way too long in a live stream format, so we're just going to go ahead and, we'll do our usual team recaps as needed. Alright, so let me just maneuver some stuff around here so I can have a decent layout. I think that's about as good as we're going to get. Alright, so as the intro plays, you can see some nice cool visuals over this way. We're going to go over the basic rules of how this is going to be, or rather how it's going to go. So, standard Nuzlocke rules are in play. Now, I'm not, what would you call it, sugarcoating, I guess, the rules for one of my main series playthroughs, like Pokemon X, for example, because those are meant to represent my original X adventure. This is a whole new thing. So, Nuzlocke rules, first rule is, you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter in every area. Every route, cave, city, if applicable. You can only get that first one. If the first encounter, for some reason, does not get caught, I knock it out, it runs away, something like that, then I cannot catch anything on that route. There's a couple little exceptions to this. First of all, if it's a static Pokemon, which means if you see it standing on the overworld, that's not counted as a random encounter, even though it's going to be randomized, as you'll see. But you can get that encounter, or those encounters, if there's more than one, in addition to your random grass, cave encounter, what have you. Now, the other thing is, too, there's a couple rules in play that are optional, called Dupes Clause and Species Clause. So this means if I catch a Rattata on Route 1 or something, later on Route 12, if my first encounter is another Rattata, I can choose to ignore that Rattata, run from it, try to find something different. Because, you don't want to have a duplicate thing if you can help it. And Species, I believe, is the clause where if I have Rattata and I later find Eradicate as my first encounter, since they are the same evolutionary chain, I can ignore the Eradicate, find something different for my first encounter. So those will be in play. We'll kind of play around with those a little bit. And even if I don't currently have a Rattata, as long as I have caught one in the past, and if it's been knocked out, can't use it, I can still say, well, I already caught Rattata, I don't need to catch Eradicate. The next rule is, and this is going to be where you folks out there in the chat are going to come into play, I have to nickname all of my Pokemon. So what I want to do to make this more of a team effort, I want to nickname the Pokemon after you folks out there as you're commenting, as you're throwing your encouragement, maybe your criticisms, what have you. I want to make this a channel effort, So as soon as I catch a new Pokemon, or if I get a new Pokemon, I want to ask you folks for, I want to name them after you folks, actually. Alright, and perhaps the biggest and most important rule of a Nuzlocke is at any point, if one of my Pokemon gets knocked out, either in battle, maybe faint to poison outside of battle, something like that, they are permanently gone. You have to put them away forever. Never touch them again. Exceptions are if it's like my only surfing Pokemon and nothing on my team can learn surf and we are stuck on an island, then okay, I gotta keep a surfer. So only for HM use can we use Pokemon that have been knocked out. Other than that, we can't touch them again. Now, a couple other rules I wanted to put into play, because I forgot about this. I did this, I think, in our, as of yet, unfinished Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke playthrough. I want to say I can't have more than one Pokemon of the same type on my team at a time. So I put in the description a little example. If I, for example, have a Pidgey on the team, normal flying type, if my first encounter later on is a Zubat, since Zubat is poison flying, therefore it shares flying type with Pidgey, I have to put the Zubat away in the PC until at some point, maybe if the Pidgey gets knocked out or something, I can then bring Zubat back, as long as there's no other poison or flying types on the team. So that's going to make things more interesting, keep things more bigger variety, I guess. And finally, the thing that's going to make this more challenging than I think any playthrough we've done so far, during trainer battles versus characters in the game, I cannot heal. I can't use my potions, I can't use revives anyway, but no berries, no nothing. Well, I can give held items to my Pokemon. So I can give them like a citrus berry, that can come in handy. But as far as using actual potions, full heals, anything like that, I cannot touch those during trainer battles. So it's going to come down to, if I'm fighting something I'm weak against, I got to have a right type to switch into. I got to have maybe an ability like Water Absorb or something that can handle that. That's going to make this interesting. And having said that, I don't know if this is going to be a successful run-through or not. If I do happen to white out at some point, like, I'm going to go easy mode on this. If we ever white out with our team, I'll put that team away. I can get a new team back from the PC of other things we may have caught along the way. But if it comes down to the point that we actually completely lose all of our Pokemon, I'm probably going to try again, depending on how long it's gone on for. No, we'll play it by ear a little bit. Anyway, Birch is waiting to talk to us here. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch. I got to turn that text speed up quick. But everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. This is what we call a Pokemon. Spinnerack. Cool. Even this is randomized, too. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon, at times as friendly playmates, and at times as cooperative workmates. And sometimes we band together and battle others like us. But despite our closeness, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there are many, many secrets surrounding Pokemon. To unravel Pokemon mysteries, I've been undertaking research. That's what I do. And you are? I also forgot to mention this, but not only is this going to be a Nuzlocke style kind of thing, it is randomized too. So Pokemon, like the starting Pokemon you encounter in the wild, other gift Pokemon, the static Pokemon, even down to the items on the field, that's all going to be randomized to, I want to say all randomized to something different, but it might be, if we have like Pidgey, Rattata on Route 1, Pidgey could become like, say, Meowth. No. Okay, so yeah, Pidgey could be Meowth, Rattata could somehow randomly be randomized to Pidgey. So we might see some similar stuff, but it's not super likely. Hello to Mariah Thompson. How is it going today? Thanks for joining our Episode 1 live stream of our Pokemon Emerald Randomized Nuzlocke Super Challenge, let's call it. Alright, we're not going to go with Joe 4 this time, or Joe 7, whatever it was. We're going to go with Chaz, of course, because that is me, as you can tell from the channel title. Channel title? Channel name, I guess. Anyways, so it's Chaz? Yes, it is. Alrighty. Oh, okay. You're Chaz, who's moving to my hometown of Little Root. I get it now. Also, I'm going to aim for about, let's say, slightly over a half hour per episode, per live stream. I was going to do this yesterday, but I got caught up taking care of stuff around the house, so I couldn't really do anything. I'm going to try to have 2 streams today. And I say I'm going to aim between a half hour and, say, like 45 minutes-ish. I don't want to take too much of your time up with all these streams, but I do want to have at least a half hour of content per episode. Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon where dreams, adventure, and friendships await. Well, I'll be expecting you later. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. It's kind of funny. We don't see him in his Pokemon lab. We meet him out of town, but we'll see that in a little bit. The notification has worked. Glad to hear, Mariah. I know sometimes they don't always pop up, I think. I think there's like... It's still a bit of a glitchy thing, but as long as you got it, that's the important thing. Chaz, we're here, honey. It must be tiring riding with our things in the moving truck. Yeah, did we not have a car? Could I not have sat in the front? Where's all the Machoke? Where do they stay at? Well, this is Little Root Town. How do you like it? This is our new home. Housework is important indeed. This place has been a little bit of a mess for the past while. It has a quaint feel, but it seems to be an easy place to live, don't you think? And you get your own room, Chaz. Let's go inside. How did we live before? Did I sleep in the moving van? See, Chaz, isn't it nice in here, too? The movers Pokemon do all the work of moving us in and cleaning up after. This is so convenient. Oh, we don't have Machoke this time. It's Vigoroth. Chaz, your room's upstairs. Go check it out. Dad bought you a new clock to mark our move here. Don't forget to set it. Alright. What is it currently? 12:40. The clock is stopped. Better start it. Okay, so we're into the PMs. Why do we gotta go all the way? Wait. Okay, we were in the games. Now we're in the PMs. It is 40. That's about good enough. Alright. I wasn't even looking at the thing down the bottom corner at the time. I'm assuming I'm right. Chaz, how do you like your new room? Good. Everything's put away neatly. They finished moving everything in downstairs, too. Pokemon movers are so convenient. Oh, you should make sure that everything's all there on the desk. So we got our adventure rules here. I gotta... hang on, okay. Open the menu with start. Record your progress save. Remaining pages are blank. We're gonna go to our options right now. Go to fast speed, thank you. And another thing too, the way I like to play Pokemon games, I'm going to set the battle style from shift to set. Because that means I can't simply, oh, gym leader, Roxanne is going to send in Nose Pass. Would you like to switch? I don't like having that option. You don't have that in Wi-Fi battles? Why would I want that here? Alright, let's grab ourselves the potion from the PC, because there is definitely a potion awaiting us. We might need to use that, depending on what we see as our first battle. Oh, Chaz, come quickly! Ah! She's freaking out. Look, it's Petalburg Gym. Maybe Dad will be on. We brought you this report from in front of Petalburg Gym. And we're done. Oh, it's over. Hello, Misael. How's it going? Thanks for joining into our Pokemon Emerald live stream. More people means more chances for nicknames. Awesome stuff. I think Dad was on, but we missed him. Too bad. Oh, yes, one of Dad's friends lives in town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. I will do that. I want to get moving to our first encounter. I'm going to ask you folks, too, when we have a choice of Pokemon, for example, our starter, I want feedback from you folks. I want us to choose our starter together. Oh, hello. And you are? Oh, you're Chaz, our new next-door neighbor. Hi. We have a daughter... Excuse me, almost had a burp about the same age as you. Our daughter was excited about making a new friend. Our daughter's upstairs, I think. Turns out she's not, because we checked this out on our channel update day. I'm going to take her item. I'm not going to take the item. She's going to snipe us. Huh? Who are you? Oh, you're Chaz. So your move was today. I'm May. It's a May day. Glad to meet you. I have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. I heard about you, Chaz, from my dad, Professor Birch. I was hoping that you would be nice, Chaz. And is she actually Birch's daughter in the anime? I don't know. I was hoping you'd be nice and we could be friends. Oh, this is silly, isn't it? I've just met you. This is crazy. Oh, no, I forgot. I was supposed to go help Dad catch some wild Pokemon. Chaz will catch you later. She's going to catch me, too. Simmer down. Happy birthday to Misael. Is it today, actually? If so, hopefully, you know, it's a good day. Hopefully this is a nice little surprise present for you, perhaps. I gotta talk to this man. If you see a PC, you can store items and Pokemon. The power of science is staggering. This, of course, is Little Root Town, a town that can't be shaded any hue. That's... Speaking of shade, that's throwing some shade back to Gen 1. We ain't talking colors no more. These towns, these cities, are all based off of plants. Are they? Moss deep? Yeah, moss is... Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Professor Birch spends days in his lab studying, then he'll suddenly go out in the wild to do more research. When does he spend time at home? I ain't know. Alright, this is the lab here. We're not going to go here just yet. We're going to pop back in eventually. Oh, your birthday was the 23rd, so 2 days ago. Well, happy late birthday. Hopefully this is a nice late present gift thing. Hi. There are scary Pokemon outside. I can hear their cries. I want to see what's going on, but I don't have any Pokemon. Can you see what's happening for me? Hello to Chucky. Welcome to our stream, as someone's calling for help me. This man getting chased by a little raccoon. Now, fortunately, Zigzagoon's not randomized, so it won't be too bad to deal with. Hello, you over there. Please help. In my bag, there's a Pokeball. There's technically 3 Pokeballs. And this is where we're going to take a moment to take a look at what our options are for our starter of this randomizer. So, we have the Piloswine, the swine Pokemon. Okay. Can't evolve into Mamoswine in this generation, so we'll be stuck with the Piloswine. We have the Freeze Pokemon Articuno as our second option for a starter. And we have Wally. We have Ralts. When Wally catches the Ralts, will that be randomized? I don't know. Alright, so folks, I need to know from you folks in the chat, which starter should we choose? We have Piloswine, we have Articuno, we have Ralts. Anyone would be a good option. I mean, you know, Ralts, looking at Ralts compared to Articuno, big difference there. But when we evolve into Gardevoir, that could be something. So I'm going to take a moment here. I want to see some... in fact, I should mention in the chat. Can I do that? Where's my mouse? My mouse is asleep. Things are going to go quiet for a moment here. I'm going to say in the chat, vote for our starter. Articuno, Piloswine, or Ralts. Let's see how many votes each option gets. Bring this back up on screen. I got a vote for Articuno. Luca has voted for Ralts. So we're got a 50-50. Poor Piloswine not getting represented at all. But it can have ice and ground. It can be immune to electric. And here I am trying to like sway the vote to make everything even. Another vote for Articuno. You can only vote once. I'm only going to count your Ralts vote once. Come on now. But so far, that's 2 Articuno. We got 2 Ralts. Okay, so things are balancing out still. We'll leave it up for another few moments, and then we'll see. Of course, we're going to get a nickname for this as well. We don't need a nickname just yet. It happens in short order. So we'll have to see who wants to be our starter. So another vote for... I'm reading these as Articuno, just so you all know. So that's 3 for Articuno, 2 for Ralts. I think that might be everybody who's here right now. Give it one more brief little moment here. It is looking like Articuno is taking the lead, though. I wonder what it's going to have for attacks, because do they, like, since at this point we can't really get, like, say, you can't get a level 5 Articuno. I think they're still only found as legends, and they're at, like, level, like, you know, 40, 50, whatever. So I wonder what kind of moves that an Articuno would start with here. Don't know. I'm not seeing any more votes coming in, though, so I do believe we're going to pick Articuno. Let's do it. I've chosen. Alright, so we will get to nickname this in a moment. So if you want to be nicknamed after... No, reverse that. If you want this Articuno to be nicknamed after you, once we get to the naming page, the naming screen, I'm going to ask for you to type hashtag name, let's say. Or hashtag me, we'll say. M-E. So we got Gust and Powder. Okay, not bad to start with. What are your stats, actually? Let me check. Curious to see what kind of power we're looking at. So special attack is better. Nice, nice. What is more powerful? They're both 40. Okay, so clearly Powder Snow is the way to go here. Both are same type attack bonus as well. Why am I calculating all this against a Zigzagoon, right? I don't know. Better safe than sorry, I guess. Alright, down goes the Zigzagoon. So we are starting with a legendary. I guess, slight downside is that legendaries do level up slower. So we might need to... Like, I'll probably do the occasional grinding between episodes. I don't know if I'll show that, or how I would show that. But I'll figure something out. Anyway, phew. I was in the tall grass studying wild Pokemon when I was jumped. You saved me. Thanks a lot. Oh? Hi, you're Chaz. This is not the place to chat, so come by my Pokemon lab later, okay? 3 hours sound good? Or now? So, Chaz, I've heard so much about you from your father. I've heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. But the way you battled earlier, you pulled it off with aplomb. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. I will give it back someday, I promised him. Oh yes, as thanks for rescuing me, I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier. Just hands me an Articuno. Isn't that crazy? While you're at it, why not give a nickname to that Articuno? Alright, so let us see. Who should we nickname? Now again, say hashtag me in the chat if you want to have a chance to get nicknamed after our legendary starter. I see Misael, Luca, and Mariah have all voted for or requested hashtag me. Even if you don't get chosen for this Pokemon, remember we're going to be finding so many more in the wild, hopefully catching every single one. So we have a lot of nickname potential in the future. Of the current names, which one is speaking more to me? And I might also go with, say, last names too. Like, whatever your username is, I'll probably choose something that sounds really applicable. Chucky is also saying hashtag me. I won't do this as like a first come, first serve either, sort of like when we do the Pokemon Go raid battles. This is going to be whatever I feel applies best to our Articuno. You know what I kind of want to do? This name I'm seeing here is not really, I wouldn't say common around here, and I kind of like the way it sounds far off, like from a different region. We're gonna go with Luca's last name, actually, Espinoza. I don't know if that really applies to an ice type, but we're gonna pretend it does. Make sure I spelled that correctly. You know what I just realized too? That would maybe fit more for a psychic type, like ESP, Espinoza. But we're gonna go ahead. Espinoza the Articuno. Same syllables. Espinoza, Articuno. Yeah. If you work at Pokemon and gain experience, I think you'll make an extremely good trainer. My kid, May, is also studying Pokemon while helping me out. Chaz, don't you think it might be a good idea to go see May? Sure. Great! May should be happy too. Get May to teach you what it means to be a trainer. You're welcome, Luca. Hopefully we will go far with our Articuno. Alright, we can't run yet. We ain't got no boots. Or running shoes we pick up pretty soon, but like not quite just yet. Do we want to see what's in the grass right now? Or do we want to wait till we can actually catch something? Wild Pokemon will jump out at you in the tall grass. If you want to go catch Pokemon... Sorry, if you want to catch Pokemon, you have to go into the tall grass and search. Okay, so... we're probably going to encounter something. We might not, actually. If Pokemon get tired, take them to a Pokemon Center. There's a Pokemon Center in Oldale Town right close by. Well, we made it through. Okay, let's keep it a secret till we can actually catch something. You know, because that's actually a good idea. I don't necessarily want to know everything we can find and then wind up catching the worst of those options. I want to, as much as possible, I want to be blind. Well, I'm already minus 7.5 vision in one eye. So anyway, I want to be as unknowledgeable, let's say, as far as what we can catch. Pokemon Wireless Club on the second floor recently built, but they're still making adjustments. Okay. PC in the corner can be used for any Pokemon trainer. It means you're welcome to use it too. Hopefully you don't need to use it that often. Pokemon Centers are great. You can use their services as much as you like, and it's all for free. You never have to worry. Last day of school for Maseo. Awesome stuff. Summer is coming up. But isn't the last day in July? Or June, I mean? I don't even know. It's been so long since I've been out of school. When Pokemon battle, they eventually level up and become stronger. If the Pokemon with you become stronger, you'll be able to go further away from here. Alright, as we know, that's common in every instance of Pokemon. Did I talk to you yet? Wait! No, I didn't. Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. Can I get you to come with me? I could say no, but I can't say no. Let's see. Don't worry, Mariah, you'll probably get picked at some point. Just hold tight. Why do I end with S? Because that's how my name goes. You can, okay, if you think that's sus, Chucky, you can call me by the full version of Chaz, which is Charles. Is that better? This is a Pokemon Mart. Just look for our blue roof. We sell a variety of goods, including Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. Here, take this. You got a potion. Nice. Lucas says last day of school is May 28th. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm used to school being, you know, going until, I think, early June maybe. But either way, whatever the last day is, cool stuff. Nice summer break coming up. So we got a free potion. Potion can be used anytime, so it's even more useful in a Pokemon Center in certain situations. Not during trainer battles, as we say. That's a rule we're putting in here. And this is... So this isn't is this technically a tree? Dale? Old Dale? I don't know. What does it say? Where things start off scarce. Basically, that is saying we don't have much here. So, okay. We're not going to really buy anything just yet, though. The clerk says they're all sold out. I can't buy any Pokeballs. You can't... What? Welcome. How may I serve you? You don't got no Pokeballs? Of course, we have to wait. Alright, what else is going on here? Stop walking away. If a Pokemon gets hurt and loses HP and faints, it won't be able to battle. It will also be permanently locked away in this version. To prevent your Pokemon from fainting, restore its HP with a potion. Hang on, what is Articuno's HP? Will potions even matter? 24, yeah, okay. So, Espinoza, I gotta call them by the names, the nicknames. I can't keep going by species. It's to represent you folks. Alright, we gotta check out what's in here. I'm very thorough, I gotta explore, you never know who might give you some items. When a Pokemon battle starts, the one at the left of the list goes out first. When you get more Pokemon in the party, try switching around the order. It could give you an advantage. It could also lead you to certain destruction. You never know. Okay, what might we find? So basically, we're going to have at least 2 encounters to catch before the real adventure begins. My Pokemon is staggeringly tired. I should have brought a potion. I should give him one. I have plenty. This is Route 103. Here's May. What's our first fight going to be? So, I believe the way this works, she will have chosen either Piloswine or Ralts as the starter. And did we discover what order that goes in? Like if I chose the middle one, she chose the right one. So I think she's gonna have Piloswine. Let's see. The Pokemon found on Route 103 include Chaz. I found you here too. Oh, I see. My dad gave you a Pokemon as a gift. Since we're here, let's have a quick battle. I'll give you a taste of what being a trainer is like. If she does have Piloswine, I hope it has nothing but Mudslap. That would be perfect. Alright, May would like to battle. She does have Piloswine, level 5, female. Alright, Espinoza. So both are normal effectiveness. We know Powder Snow is more powerful based on our stats. What kind of stats does a Piloswine have? I feel like its physical defense is better, so let's go with our special attack, Powder Snow. Now, in current generations of Pokemon, of course, there are physical and special attacks of each type. For example, I believe Ice Shard would be physical, whereas Ice Beam would be special. But in this generation, Gen 3 and earlier, all attacks of a certain type are the same, either physical or special. So all Powder Snow, all Ice types are special. Gust is physical. Let's see how well this does. Also, just so you know, in case it comes down to it, the Nuzlocke rules as far as fainting and such don't actually kick in until we have Pokeballs. That's a standard thing that everybody does because you can't really enforce the fact that, we can only have a certain team with minimal Pokemon encounters, Oh wait, I can't heal in trainer battles. I was about to potion. Technically, we'd say that rule doesn't start yet either, but I'm just going to go ahead Powder Snow. Let's see if we can get the knockout. What do you think? Misaila's sleepy. Playing Nintendo Switch. Don't fall asleep playing the Switch. We did it. Alright, good stuff. That was crazily close for our first battle. I could have leveled up along the way, but I didn't. But I did now. Alright, attack and special attack going up the same. Not bad. About 1.5 levels off of that. Wow, that's great. Chaz, you're pretty good. Well, that almost ended in defeat. If I didn't if I didn't knock her out when I did, Horn Attack was taking us out. I think I know why my dad has I think I know why my dad has an eye out for you now. I mean, you just got that Pokemon, but it already likes you. You might be able to befriend any kind of Pokemon easily. Well, it's time to head back to the lab. Let's go. Again, I'm going to avoid encounters. Actually, it's wise because I'm weakened. I should go heal. I want my runner shoes. Yeah, not healing in battle. You saw I was about to do it. It's going to be really tough to restrain myself from doing that because it's just such a common thing. Mariah says, you're also playing on the Switches, Sword and Shield. Cool stuff. Maybe someday I'll get to do that as well. I know, by the time I can afford to get a Switch, Gen 9 is going to be out, so I mean, would there be any point? Do you think Gen 9 will be on the Switch as well? If and when, and I shouldn't say if, they're going to make another one, but when it comes out. Chaz, over here. Let's hurry home. I talk about stuff like this sometimes where you have a spot of dialogue that indicates that you're taking too long. But by making me stop to read that dialogue, that's making me take longer. Just let me go, right? I don't know. That makes sense to me. What's up? Oh, hi, Chaz. I heard you beat May on your first try. That's excellent. It was a close call. May's been helping me with my research for a long time. May has an extensive history as a trainer already. And she only has level 5 Piloswine. Yeah, wait. She has extensive history as a trainer. Why does she not have her own Pokemon yet? That's one of the starters that she used. Here, Chaz, I ordered this for my research, but I think you should have this Pokedex. And that's kind of funny, too. I think that's the first time a professor basically says, this was my Pokedex, but I'm going to let you have it instead. The other ones intentionally gave us a Pokedex for our use. No, I guess Oak said he was working on his Pokedex and thought we could do better with it. I don't know. The Pokedex is a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokemon you meet or catch. My kid, May, goes everywhere with it. Whenever my kid catches a rare Pokemon and records its data in the Pokedex, why, May looks for me while I'm out doing field work and shows me. Oh wow, Chaz, you got a Pokedex too. That's great. Just like me. I've got something for you too. And here is where things get crazy. We don't know what we're going to find, but we got Pokeballs to catch them with. It's fun if you can get a lot of Pokemon. I'm going to look all over the place because I want different Pokemon. If I find any cute Pokemon, I'll catch them with Pokeballs. Let's go see what we can get. Stop walking away from me. Professor Birch is studying the habitats and distribution of Pokemon. The prof enjoys May's help too. There's a lot of love there. Keeps calling her, my kid, I own this kid. My kid, May. Anyway, hi, Mom. Wait, Chaz! Chaz! Did you introduce yourself to Professor Birch? Yeah, I took one of his Pokemon, too. Ah, what an adorable Articuno. You got it from Professor Birch. How nice. You're your father's child, all right. Does he have an Articuno, too? Watch him have Moltres. Or Zapdos, I guess Articuno's weak to both. You look good together with Pokemon. Here, honey, if you're going out on an adventure, wear these running shoes. They'll put a zip in your step. Do we get these in Little Root back in Sapphire and Ruby? I don't remember. Chaz, those shoes came with instructions. I know how to work running shoes. Press B to run. Run. Yay, okay. To think that you have your very own Pokemon now. Your father will be overjoyed. But please be careful. If anything happens, you can come home. Go on, go get them, honey. Look at this. Wait. Move out of my way. Look at this. Ah, I'm ready. Alright. So, Nuzlocke rules are now in full effect. Whatever we encounter in our first showdown, we have to catch it. Or not have to catch it. We just can't catch anything after it. It's going to be a Corphish. So, what's the best way to weaken this? Because I don't think throwing a ball at full HP is going to help. I could try the resisted powder snow, but will its special defense be able to hold up against that? I don't know. Also, I guess, let's assume I'm going to catch it. Anybody that wants to be, or have a Corphish named after them, now's the time. Say hashtag me in the chat as I try powder snow. We could freeze it too to make it an easier catch. Calm down, Espinoza. Alright, not bad. I feel like it's risky to try another powder snow. Because sometimes you get a high roll and do a little bit more damage than you expect. So we're going to try a Pokeball right now. We have 5 to work with. This shouldn't be a too crazy catch rate. Misael is playing Miitopia. What? Corphish broke out. I'll try another couple of Pokeballs. If it doesn't get caught within the next 2, let's say, I'm going to have to try to weaken it. I think its physical defense, I feel, will be better than special, and our attack stat is not as good. Okay, never mind. All that speculation out the window. We got the catch. Corphish added to the Pokedex. Corphish, the ruffian Pokemon. Once it grips prey with its large pincers, it will never let go, no matter what. It is a hardy Pokemon that can thrive in any environment, even the desert. Alright, we're going to give a nickname. Mariah, with hashtag me. And it's a female, too. You know what? We'll give it another moment here, but I'm thinking that actually works well. So, I was also thinking, based on how much, what would you call it, viewership we have on our channel here, we might not have a lot of people to have multiple different nicknames from various viewers, but we could always, like I said, go with like first name and last name as separate names, perhaps. So this is water type. Okay, it doesn't conflict with our current team. As I said, and it says down below, we can't have the same type more than once on our team. So if this had happened to have an ice or flying type to it, I would have to put it away because we already have Articuno. And I'm going to base those choices off of order, like first come, first serve, where let's say if I had a Pidgey and I later caught Lugia. Since we currently had the Pidgey, and Lugia shares flying type with it, I would have to put Lugia away until Pidgey is knocked out or somehow removed from the team. So, just to make it like, oh, you know, we've had this Pidgey the whole time. Lugia is so much better. I should put Pidgey away. It's like, but that takes away from what Pidgey's done for us. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go with Mariah for our Corphish. Make sure I'm getting it right. A-H. Alright. We now have our first team member addition. Let's take a look-see at, oh, not the Pokedex, at what our Corphish is all about. So we got shell armor, no critical hits, that's good. Attack is much better than special, and physical defense is much better too. So special-wise, we're not really going to focus too much on Corphish. It's only got Bubble. So before we do any training for our level 3, I'm going to head on up to Route 103 and see what encounter is there waiting for me. Or, what I'm actually going to do, let's do a slight little bit of switch training here. Let's see what we could have found on here other than Corphish. Now this is the fun part, because we're gonna get to see mass. Oh, I was like, why does that show like a white screen? It's because if you're equal or lower level than what you're encountering, it gives you that more dramatic intro. All right, fair enough. We see a standard little Skitty. I kind of feel like we got a better option here with Water type, eventually evolving into Water Dark once it becomes Crawdaunt. Alright. So we got Growl, Powder Stone is the best way to go. And Mariah, oh, Lax Nature. I didn't even look at the natures. I'm so uncompetitive when it comes to Pokemon. Like, even though... We got the Freeze. Even though I mentioned... and you get defrosted immediately. Even though during our other playthroughs I mentioned the natures, I don't really focus too much on that. I only focus really when it is a super beneficial nature. For example, Guar, our Primeape, has a Jolly nature, which adds speed, lower special attack. That's a really good nature for a physical, fast fighter like a Primeape. Alright, and what nature is Espinosa? Where's the nature? Right there, Lax nature, Quirky nature. Alright, and Lax, I believe our Swampert Skippy has that. I think that's a defense boost. Or no, defense... Is it defense boost? I don't remember. It doesn't show us the different shades of color on here to show us what exactly is the difference, you know? Alright, anyway, let's go. We've been here for a half hour. We're going to go a little bit longer. We're going to go probably close to an hour for this one, I think. In fact, I might just do all the live streams close to an hour. The Corphish. Is there any other encounter we can get on this route? As far as, like, you know, typing or species. Are there only 2 different species? Because the way this is randomized is that if there are, say, 2 Pokemon on this route normally, say it's like Poochyena and Zigzagoon or something, then those 2 slots randomize to 2 other Pokemon. So we're not going to see more than like 2 different species. But if Emerald has, like, say, 3 different Pokemon that can appear on this route, then we should be able to see 3 different species. Either way, we're going to try to get Mariah up to, let's say, level 5, I think is good. And then we'll roll onward from there. We could also get up to level... Well, there's level 4 right there. Could also get to level 7 with Espinosa. We'll do that. I'll keep switch training until Espinosa hits level 7. Then we'll move on up to Route 103 and get another encounter. And then we can head out to Route 102, I believe it is, and get an encounter there. So we could have a team of 4, if we play our cards right, by the time we're ready to end our stream today. But there will be another stream later on tonight. I didn't get to do, like, I wanted to do our first stream yesterday, but again, housework, chores, and stuff, that kind of tied me up. So I want to make sure we're on track with our streams. So we have another one coming up later. The freeze indeed, Mariah. We got lucked out on a random encounter. I'd rather save our freezes, first of all, for catches, because that makes them easier to catch, but also for, like, you know, say, gym battles, stuff like that. I gotta always keep in mind, though, if there's a trainer coming up, I should make sure that we're fully healed, because we can't heal in battle. That is gonna make this interesting. So, I can see me possibly making mistakes. Oh, look, we could have had a Glalie on this route. That's kind of crazy. Do I want to stay in on that? We resist ice, but I don't know what all can have. We are twice its level, though. But I don't think you'll be able to get a knockout on your half HP. So let's get Mariah out of there just for safety's sake. Espinosa can probably do a lot better. Not with Powder Snow, of course. I thought you might have had something like that. Okay, and there's only 1 HP. Fair enough. was about to say something else, but I lost it. I don't know. I do that all the time. You got my powder snow? Don't freeze me. Pretty sure ice types can't be frozen, so don't cheat. Thank you. So that's what I like. You don't know what you're going to find with these randomizers. It's so cool. Not just because it was an ice type. It's cool regardless of typing. I'm just waiting for new attacks. Let's push it one more encounter. Get level 7 Articuno on the team. Another one of our wild Glalie. Now, here's a fun question, too. Do you think we'll find a shiny in this adventure? Because that could be a thing. I was going to get some training on Mariah, but I realized, no, we just need to get one more level up for Espinosa to move onward. I do like how the voice of the Pokemon changes based on how their HP is, too. You hear Articuno's voice was a little bit more... It sounded a little bit more like stressed, I guess you'd call it. Okay, Powder Snow into our Ice Legendary Bird. And this should definitely be a level up. I wonder how Articuno's moveset leveling up is going to go, though. Because as I said, usually, like, I know definitely in Gen 1, if you could not obtain a Pokemon at a lower level, you couldn't, like, they wouldn't learn attacks until they were at the right level. For example, Kabutops, for example, I believe... Was it Kabuto needs to hit or reach level 40 to evolve? So Kabutops would never learn an attack before level 40, because at that point in the series, there was no way to have a lower than level 40 Kabutops. So if you played a randomizer, you happen to have a Kabutops as your starter, then you're kind of out of luck as far as moves unless you had TMs, because you could only learn what you get by leveling up, and it doesn't learn anything until level 40 or beyond. Alright, let's replenish some Pokeballs here. We'll get 10. Although I normally only use the red and white Pokeballs, when you buy 10, you get a Premier Ball. I'm probably going to use those as, you know, necessary. Alright, ready folks, we're getting another encounter coming up here on Route 103. And again, we'll do a little bit of running around on here to see what other encounters there could be. So what does fate hand our way? I wonder how soon it's going to be until we find a duplicate typing, too. Okay. We've got potential. A wild Typhlosion has presented itself. What will you have for your attack? It's level 4 as well. See, I feel like I could go to Articuno, get some nice light powder snows. I'm afraid of... Embers, though. I'm pretty sure it should only have things like Ember. We're gonna go. Espinosa's coming in. We could also, again, luck out, get a freeze. Don't have, like, Flame Wheel or anything. You get Tackle. Okay, that's fine. Let's weaken you with a nice light Powder Snow. This is a cool encounter to get. Okay, that does nothing, fortunately. Tackle. Lucas says that is clutch. Sailor Pickus says that is power. Indeed. Now, I guess what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait until we actually get the catch before I ask for names. Because, you know, that I feel is the right pattern to do. Alright, losing some accuracy. That is okay. So we see Tackle, Smoke Screen. That might be all it has. We're going to miss the first one immediately? Come on. Okay, we land this one. Can we get the freeze? I'm gonna... I was thinking I could start throwing Pokeballs when it's in the yellow. It does have Ember. I don't think it's going to be too bad. No, we're okay, I was about to say. And I can't heal in battle. No, okay, I believe since we... that must be its moveset. I hope. Let's go back into Mariah. We resist Ember. Tackle is not same type. Plus our defense is good. We're 2 levels above. Don't burn us here. Only 3. We are on a time limit in this fight now. And I don't think I can safely go for a bubble. I gotta... Why can't I heal in battle? Alright. I feel like if I have a Premier Ball, I'm going to use that as our first attempt. Even though... I don't think we're going to catch it. We're going to give it a shot. Come on. Really? That is cool. Alright, Premier Ball catch, the first throw. You can't freeze fire types? I think you... No, I know you can, because I once had a Talonflame that got frozen. Unless the rules are different back in this generation. But I had a Talonflame that got frozen, and I used Flame Wheel, I think it was. And Flame Wheel thaws you from within. So fire types can definitely be frozen. At some point in time, at least. Alright. Typhlosion added to the Pokedex. Typhlosion, the volcano Pokemon. By the way, as I read this, I want to see #me in the chat for whoever wants to be... I keep saying who wants to be named after this. No, whoever wants this named after them, throw #me in the chat. It can hide behind a shimmering heat haze that it creates using its intense flames. Typhlosion create blazing explosive blasts that turn everything to Cinderquills. Alright, we gotta nickname this. It's a male, okay. Not that that's gonna matter. Even if, like, if a female in the chat throws their name in there, we're just gonna roll with it. No big deal. We're not gonna, like, it's 2021. Names can be whatever you want them to be. So, who wants to be Holy Zamazenta? You didn't hear that, I don't think. Something sounded like it just hit the house. I haven't fallen apart yet, so I think we're okay. So who wants the Typhlosion to be named after them? Well, I think what we'll do, I might say, I give it like maybe a minute or two to see how many people say #me, and if I get no names, maybe I'll just name them after what I've given them for nicknames in Pokemon Go. Although that wouldn't really... No, I guess it could fit here. Like I said, names can be names. Doesn't need... you don't need a gender names, I guess. No, titles, like Mr., Mrs., whatever. Sure. Okay. Let's see. Sailor Pika says #me. Mariah Thompson says #me with Warren. Your Twitch name, I think you said earlier. We'll give it another few moments if anybody else wants to toss their name onto this Typhlosion. We have one more encounter to get after this as well, out on route. I think it's 102, going west of... Nope. Yes, west of Oldale Town. So, what we're seeing here, I think, although it fits more for like a different species, I think I'm going to go ahead with... This is going to make no sense. We're going to go with Pika. For Sailor Pika. Pika the Typhlosion. It works. Okay, let's see what else it has, though. I'm going to go back to heal, too, because we are very burned. Pika at level 4 has Blaze ability. It's a lonely-natured Pokemon. It's got... Special attack is the best. Defense is low, but, I mean... Whatever. Tackle, Leer, Smokescreen, and Ember. Okay, so a standard starter kind of intro moveset. So Lonely... I think is a... Okay, we don't take burn damage outside of battle. That's good. Do you ever take burn damage outside of battle? I seem to think that was a thing, but I could be completely wrong. Alright, let's heal up, do a little bit more exploration up there on that route before we head on to the next route. I might... Well, we still have about 10 minutes to make this an hour. I know there's trainers out on that route too, so I think what we'll do, I'll get the last encounter, and... we will then... Who's the lowest level? Pika is. I want to lead you so we do some switch training. Yeah, what I'll do, I'll get the last encounter out there. We'll end off the stream because I don't want to get into too many battles leading to the next town. Even though that's where we get to meet our dad. We haven't even seen our dad yet. Alright, what else could we have found? Did we get the best encounter is the ultimate question. There could be a Rayquaza out here. There could be a Mega Metagross. Of course, there's no Megas, I'm kidding. But there could be a Metagross. Another Typhlosion. Alright. What if a shiny Typhlosion showed up? So, that's another thing that's not super commonly, I guess, called upon. It's another one of the exception rules. We're going to switch on over to Mariah. Where if you do, like if you've already gotten your encounter on the route, anytime you find a shiny encounter, you are free to catch it. Because it's such a rare occurrence, I think people just say, let's just take it. So it was only poison in the previous games. Okay, thanks, Mariah. That, yeah, I wasn't sure about. I'm trying to think. All the time, all the grinding I did in what was it, Cinnabar Mansion. I couldn't remember if I was running constantly to heal from poison or poison and burns. So I guess that's a benefit that burn has. The other thing, of course, it takes down your attack stat. Pika hits level 5. Let's see how far we can get. Wow. Okay, I'm going to say we can maybe hit level 8 on this route here. Where's Espinosa at? Level 7. So maybe we'll aim for level 7 at least. And then we'll see what else we can go catch. We got all. Is there nothing but Typhlosions out here? I mean, that increases the chance of getting a shiny Typhlosion, if that's all we can find. I think it's crazy, too, that we managed to catch Pika with that Premier Ball. I was expecting to take, like, you know, several Pokeballs to catch this. So level 2 shouldn't be too bad to deal with. Shiny Claws, indeed, Mariah says there. So, yeah, any shiny at any point, it's a free catch. Because it's a little... Because of the rarity, it's a nice little bonus that the game is handing your way. Maybe not intentionally. Look at that level up! Crazy! Can we get Flamethrower? And that's another thing, too. So, as we've gone through previous games, like I said, I've caught mostly just the same species that I caught my initial playthroughs. I'm getting to get new species that I don't normally have on the teams. We're going to find new, well, I'm going to see new attacks that I might not have even considered. Because new species, of course, learning different stuff. It's going to be fun. How do we miss every single move after your first Smokescreen? Come on now. Can we land a critical? I don't think one more tackle does the trick, although we're not in any risk of fainting at this point. Nice, nice. Yes! Alright, very good, very good. This is a great place for us to train, too. Look at the level up we're getting. That was almost 2 full levels. Level 7. We're going to let Mariah lead the way, because I feel like leading something good against Typhlosion is going to encourage the game to show us something different than Typhlosion. You know, the worst-case scenario type thing. We're going to find Venusaur. Another fire starter out here! That's crazy! Okay, I mean, not fully evolved, but still. Fire-type starting Pokemon. A Gen 3 starter, at that. Well, what if there was, like, Wild Charmander out here? That would be cool. Let's take this down, get some experience. Starters give a lot of good experience, too, which is, like I say, this would be a great place to train up. So, yeah, once we hit level 7 for Mariah, which is happening right now, I guess let's go get our last encounter, because I could do some grinding. Oh, I learned Harden. Cool. I could do some grinding up here between streams. I might not be able to do too much, though. I do have to go out today and tackle some stuff. And tomorrow, I'm going to get my first vaccine shot. So I'll be part of the solution at that point, rather than just sitting around and just, not being part of the solution. Alright, let's heal up and go get our last encounter of the stream. So I don't know if I'll be able to do a stream tomorrow, by the way. I have a busy day. But that's when we're going to come into the Pokemon TCG Game Boy Color episodes. Like I say, for when I can't do a live stream day, I'm going to be doing that as our daily content. Alright, let us now see, does our... Well, we have to fight a trainer, first of all. Now, we'll leave with Mariah. Let's see what this guy has. If you have Pokemon with you, then you're an official Pokemon trainer. You can't say no to my challenge. Don't have anything crazy. Don't have Mega Sceptile. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad. We got ice types. What am I saying? Wow! Okay, then. If you don't know, Wobbuffet is brutally dangerous in a Nuzlocke. First of all, I can't switch out. Wobbuffet Shadow Tag prevents me from escaping. The problem with Wobbuffet is, it has 2 countering moves. One counters physical moves, one counters special. It's also got Safeguard in case you want to try to Toxic it or whatever. It's also got Destiny Bond. So if it uses Destiny Bond and then you knock it out, you get knocked out too. And I said down below, we cannot heal during battle. So with only one attack to go for, I gotta go for Bubble and hope Wobbuffet does not continuously use Mirror Coat. There's the one turn. Everybody, cheer for us. Cheer for Mariah, because this is a very dangerous situation. We don't want to lose any of you folks if I can help it. I don't like this. Why do we have to face Wobbuffet immediately? Why couldn't we have evolved first? Because technically, evolving into a water dark type means dark type being immune to psychic. Mirror Coat does not hurt dark types. Okay, it's just Destiny Bonded. We're not in risk of knocking it out yet. Okay, we're still good. I think even a critical bubble does not knock it out. And we do have Harden as an option to not hit it. That's the important thing. One sec here. We're going to go blank on the sound for a moment. There we go. Okay, I'm going to... Again, we have... Did it... I'm going to Harden. I got sidetracked there for a moment. I don't know what it used. Okay, got counter, so we're still okay. So, a critical bubble saves the day, or 2 bubbles, even with a mirror code in between, saves the day. Come on, Mariah. Cheer for Mariah. Sailor Pika is cheering on. Oh, good. We lower the speed. That helps. Counter. Okay, okay. Bubble takes it out. I normally say, why are people afraid of Wobbuffet? They're not that bad. You can counter them with, like, say, Toxic. You can just be immune to their attacks. Early game, when you don't have the options, you have to hope for luck. And we had luck. All right. Whoa. Whoa! And that was his only Pokemon. Okay, good. Arr, I lost. I should have trained mine more. Dude, you should have just kept clicking Mirror Code if you wanted to win that. Alright. Listen, you, if you're strong, you should have told me before. I didn't know I was. I didn't know you had Wobbuffet. Okay, Mariah, we're going to let you sit back for a bit. Let's let Pika lead the way on this route to see what can we encounter. Because we can smoke screen it, is a good thing. Alright. That was spooky. What if our first encounter is a Wobbuffet? Okay, Wobbuffet. Not Wobbuffet. First encounter is a Chansey. What's our team already? I'm trying to think. No, we're good. We can add a normal type. Okay. So, this is very specially defensive. I could probably... No, I think our best bet... I'm going to smoke screen it a few times. And I think Mariah can bubble this. Because it's going to be very resistant to bubble. That's, actually, Growl's not going to be bad. And 1 second here, folks. There we go. Gotta do some chat moderation. Thank you, Sailor Pika, for helping out there as well. One more smoke screen, I think we are good. And now we can start going for... Yeah, I think Bubble might be our best bet. We might need to switch Mariah out, though, if she starts taking too much damage. But we'll see how things play out. Worst case scenario, if we get a knockout, we're going to level up again, too, so that'll be great. How much does Bubble do? I might even be way overestimating or underestimating how much we can do. No, okay, that's not bad. So this being, of course, Gen 3 means we can eventually evolve into Blissey as well. How much do you do? Oh, you're doing 3 damage. That's actually not bad for your attack and my defense. You think it's time? I'm gonna switch out just in case. We're gonna let Espinoza sit here, take some hits while we try the Pokeballs. Growl. Okay, so if we need to, we could probably Gust again, but I'd rather not. I want to get Growled a few times before considering attacking again. Let's go for one of our 13 Pokeballs. Do we get this catch? Not yet. Okay, this thing broke out immediately. How's it hitting for 3 damage? It's a Chansey. They're not that physical. Just 1 sec here as we try for that catch. And broke out again. I'll try one more ball that I might need to consider. going for another attack. Do I risk a Powder Snow from an Articuno? Yeah, this is not even shaking. I'm reluctant to touch this, though. I believe Bubble's the weakest, isn't it? I think, as far as power goes. It's only power of 20. We're going to go back into Mariah and hope we don't take too much pound damage. We need to get something with, like, Thunder Wave. Okay, so that did 3. A critical, I think, should do 6. Sometimes that you know, surprises me and does more than double, but let's see what we can do. It's a 45 catch rate, says Mariah. Okay, so that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Alright, get out of there. No healing in battle, of course. We can't do that. Let's go into Pika once again. I could just smoke screen a few more times. So, did anyone else have this this belief back in the day where even if you have a move like, say, Leer or Smokescreen that really does not affect catch rate, it seems like it does? Like, I'm going to throw a ball right now. If it doesn't work, I'm going to go with, say, Leer. Just to say I did something. Yeah, we might not get this catch. But it always seemed like when I was trying to catch stuff back in the day, if standard throwing the Pokeballs didn't work, I would do something like, say, Scary Face or Leer or something, and then try a ball again, and then not always it wouldn't work, but sometimes it did. And of course, it's just random, but it's like a superstition kind of thing where it's like, it feels like it does have an effect. Not today it didn't. At least not with that one. Let's just keep Leering this thing. I don't know why I thought it would have an effect, but it feels like you're at least doing something to it. This is going to take forever. Well, not really. We only got 8 Pokeballs left to work with. Oh, come on! Shake! Rattle and roll! Come on, shake! This is going to be a lot of downtime, I guess. Maybe someday, when I do these live streams, I'll consider editing them afterwards. But not today. I want to just get this caught. And I got to move on with my day after this. Why would you do that? Why would you shake 3 times? I always say that like in Pokemon Go, too. It's like, if you're going to break out of the Pokeball, just break out quick. I want to know that it didn't work and move on to the next throw. Come on now, we got 6 left. And there's nothing else we can do to touch this to weaken it up. That was a quicker breakout. I appreciate that. Thank you, Chansey, for helping us move forward. 2 more Leers till it's at -6 defense, and that's as far as it can go. Again, not that this is... That's just wasting time, really. I should just keep throwing the balls. We got 5 left. Come on. It is a tease, isn't it, Sailor Pika? Again! It's gonna do that. Stop this. We're in the yellow with Pika. I don't want to lose any... I'm sure we're not going to lose anybody. We run out of Pokeballs. Every Pokemon is going to get experience because they all saw this, okay? Stop landing your hits, too. I smokescreened you. I should actually get Pika out of there and go into Espinosa. This is a bad egg right here. You ever hear of like the bad eggs you can get in Pokemon? This is one of the worst eggs. Alright, Espinosa, we need you to take some hits. Soak up some damage for us. We got, what is it, 2 Pokeballs left, I think? We do, okay. Yep, Mariah's saying, get in the ball! Well, technically it's getting in. Stay in the ball. Earlier on, I should have considered not even throwing any more Pokeballs, because it's just, we just wasted all of our stock. I can buy more, but... Well, that's that. And as Nuzlocke rules do state, if you knock out your first encounter, you can't get anything else on that route. I wonder what we could have gotten, though. Instead of this stubborn Chansey who wanted to waste our money. A couple level ups at least. guess that's something. Alright, well, I suppose that's it. I'm going to heal, of course. We need to heal up. Should I go just a little bit longer to see what else we could have gotten? Or should we save that for the next stream later on today? I'm very curious. What I should actually do while I'm thinking of it, though, waiting for your response, I'm going to go buy some more Pokeballs for whatever I've got enough money for. Hopefully I can get another 10. And I think that's what I'll do. I'm only going to buy Pokeballs in numbers of 10 at a time. That way we get that extra Premier Ball. Yes, Mariah, unfortunately the game failed to let me catch the Chansey. But that's what the game chose to do. I can only buy 6. So, since we don't get another encounter until we get past... What is it? What's the town where my dad lives? I don't even know. Where we meet Wally and stuff. Since we don't get to encounter anything before that, I am going to save my money. We'll fight more trainers along the way, of course. And buy some more Pokeballs once we're there. Sailor Pika says, do a little bit more. Okay, I do want to just kind of randomly see what else there could have been. Oh, I missed you, too. Alright, what else could we find? A Wailmer. Alright. I don't know. What would it have been better to get the Wailmer? Well, Wailmer probably would have been caught, let's say. But in the long run, what would have been better? Wailmer or... Wailord or Blissey? You could probably handle this. Although I think Espinosa needs the next level up. Yeah, you can probably handle this. Just don't have Destiny Bond, Wailmer. Can you imagine? If you guys had watched... Ooh, critical. Good job, Pika. If you had watched the Pokemon X finale leading up to the Elite Four, we lost our Snorlax to Destiny Bond... What was it? Trevenant. I'm going to catch a whole bunch of Pokemon. Alright, we do need to... Whoops, not cancel. I'm going to get... Espinosa needs that next level up, I believe. But yeah, I couldn't believe I was all prepared. We got our team figured out for the Elite Four. You know, we got all of our TMs taught, all of our held items. Let's do this! And immediately lose my Snorlax to Destiny Bond. I have a wild Clefairy. Now, another thing. Technically what I could do, which I'm not going to do because it's crazy, but I could keep training on this route until we find a shiny, and then enact the shiny clause. But again, I'm not going to do that. That's too much time. Unless we happen to find a shiny in the next couple encounters. So, here we've seen Chansey, Wailmer, and Clefairy. Let's try... I'm going to go 3 more encounters, see if we find something new, just for fun. And then we'll call it a day for the first half of today. We'll call it a half day, let's say. Well, that could have been interesting. We could have had an Aggron. How do we actually beat this? I'm going to say probably... Whoop, one bag. Am I crazy, or is Pokemon normally at the right side in most other games? I might just be crazy. Let's go to Mariah. Pika's got Ember. What would this even have? Tackle right now? I'm going to go Pika, who does need to level up more than Mariah. Ember's not super effective, but at least it's normal. And, well, Harden's not going to help against the fire type coming in anyways. I'm going to rearrange these moves, too. Why is Ember not at the top of my list? Wow! That's nice! And that's nice. I'll level up. So I feel like that's probably the 4 encounters we might be seeing here. There might be more. I'm not sure. Let us do one more trainer battle, and then we'll head out. Ha! Our eyes met! I'll take you on with my bug Pokemon! Show of hands in the chat, how many people out there thinks that this person actually has bug Pokemon? We've got 2, leading off with... Wow! Okay then! Shows what I know. We see a bug Pokemon. Gust attack, we're super effective. Might be a 2-hit KO, but we are legendary. Okay, down it goes. What if now he has, like, Volcarona? I like throwing out species that don't exist yet, of course. That's not a bug Pokemon. I think we can handle a Thunder Shock, though. Powder Snow may be the KO. May not be. But we're only going to get Leered in return. No problem. But that was kind of funny, though. Yeah, Luca. He leads with Spinarak. Nice. There is a way when you're randomizing that you can have trainers have like a theme to their teams. So, for example, if it would still be randomized, but I could encounter somebody that has like nothing but fire types. I don't like that though, because it's like you can generally you'd easily be able to like sweep your way through their whole team with one Pokemon. I like the random variety. Ow! Down and out! 64 bucks. Still not enough to get a nice 10 spot of Pokeballs. If you lock eyes with the trainer, you have to challenge. It's a rule. I should put that down below. Although that's kind of understood and, you know, built right into the game, so I can't even change that if I wanted to. Alright, let us heal up here. We'll save up the game, and we'll call it for now. This has gone on, what is this, an hour and 10, I think. That's a lot longer than I was expecting to go. Alright, so thus far we've only really lost one encounter, unfortunately. If only we had some Safari Balls, I'm sure we would have caught that Chansey nicely. But it is what it... Oh, a full hour, look at that. I guess I was kind of rambling for the first 10 minutes, wasn't I? Alright, so that's going to wrap up our first stream of our Pokemon Emerald Randomized Nuzlocke Super Challenge, let's call it. Thank you folks for being here today. Thanks for participating and having some nicknames sent our way here to start building our team. We're going to go back later tonight, not sure what time exactly. Another question I'd like you to leave a response to. Do you want these to be... I don't know. I guess I'll have to do it my own way, but I was going to ask, do you want these to be planned live streams or just randomly jump in live streams? My initial thought was I probably shouldn't always plan them out. Like I should, whenever I have time, I'll jump in for a live stream, but I will give a few minutes at the start for people to show up before I actually start getting into the action, because I want to make sure anyone that wants to participate and have Pokemon nicknamed after them, I want to make sure you have time to be here for the streams. So, for right now, I want to say thank you for your encouragement, your support, your just joining in and being here today. If you are new to the channel and you want to see some more content such as this, feel free to click that subscribe button down below and click the bell notification button next to it to get updates when new videos and streams are happening here on the channel. And if you want to go that little extra mile, click the join button down below and see what perks may be of interest to you to start receiving for your channel sponsorship to help support my adventures. Alright, so long to everybody in the chat. Stay tuned later on today for another, probably, let's say, close to an hour episode of our Pokemon Emerald Randomized Nuzlocke and see what other encounters we can miss. Darn you, Chansey. But we'll just go from there. So again, thanks for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and as always, I'll catch you next time. Alright, I almost stopped talking because usually my sign off is I'll do that, wait a moment to cut the video, and then I'll go edit, and I just clued in like, wait, no, we're live. I can't do that. Alright, have a good